Okay, so we don't have fairies yet. I know I promised when we come back we'd have fairies, but I want to play more Sims while we wait. But we do have some information about when the pack is going to drop. My time, it's going to be dropping around noon because I'm in Illinois. We're in Central Time. So we're just going to wait till noon. Right now it is 10:26. Yeah, right now it is 10:26. So we are going to come here and we're going to just keep doing some prep, and we're also going to play with Holiday House because it's really, really fun. So let's first get preparation for the fairies. And one thing we really want to be able to manage is our sim count, because sometimes if our sim count gets high, it can really mess with the game. So we're going to go to some households and we're going to do a bunny massacre here. This house, obviously. We're going to switch it up and then we'll come back to Holiday House and we're going to play around with them. But yeah, so this will be a Holiday House stream, but we're also going to schmurder some other Sims here. All right, we're gonna go to Oasis Springs. This is my land grab play because of course I have to play with the land grab family. I also really like their new house. All right, here we go with my land grab house. So I haven't really played this one on stream because I started this one before I started streaming because I'm really new to this, but we have Joffrey, and Joffrey has 2 kids. He's got Malcolm Landgrab and Johnny Zest. Malcolm got married to Sophia and they had a son together called Rowan, and Rowan's a vampire because they woohooed on a very special lot and they came out with a vampire. And then we've got Bjorn here, however you pronounce his name. We've got Elsa here. I don't know, for some reason like having this thing bothers me because it just doesn't look that even. So Bjorn and his wife had 3 kids. They had Caden, they had Sophia, and they had Elsa. And Elsa lives with the Goth family and she's now a vampire. And then after his wife passed, Bjorn ended up with Juliana. Now Juliana used to be married to Owen, and she just had to leave him because he was just too childish. He was too much for her. So she went and she found Les, what should I say. So then her second husband passed on, but they had a child here named Courtney. Now, she is a young, I don't know if she's actually an adult or a young adult at this point, but she actually, for a time, Sophia was her stepdaughter and she was like a grown adult. So these two, they don't really like each other. But that's not gonna matter because we're gonna have a massacre. And then this is Ren. Oh, Ren's aging up today. Okay, cool. So Ren is also another grandchild of Joffrey and the child of Katrina. And I'll show y'all what I did with the Calientes, but basically, she's also the child of Johnny Zest. And yeah, all right, so she's gonna age up. Let's actually do that. Let's cheat your need. Let's age you up, and then we're gonna start that. I have to be very careful with TikTok. Let's come here. Come on, go, 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 go. What are you doing? Come on. But yeah, this is my land grab play. My land grab family. Oh, I'm kind of speeding through this. But we have some Sims to get rid of. Come on, let's go. We got other Sims to have them meet their demise. Have you been on Karma Kazi? Everything okay with Karma? But no, I haven't been on Karma's live recently. There are some individuals on that live that are just so toxic, and they make me sick to my stomach, and I just can't even look at their screen name without wanting to just crawl out of my skin. Yeah. Karma is great, don't get me wrong. Karma is well, at least from what I've experienced, he's pretty nice. I think he's kind of a broken individual, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he platforms them though. Yeah, that's another thing that I have that kind of confuses me. I think the heart is there. I think the intention is there, but I think the implication, it ends up giving some very awful people a platform. And I think that it needs to be done another way. And for those of you who are not aware, there's this person who has a live stream where he has people do like man or bear, and I think the intention is good. I think the implementation is kind of, there needs to be work on that, because it does give it's ending up giving some really bad people a platform, and like, it was brutal. It was so brutal. He's changed his prompts to, why do women pretend? Oh, so he is a bad person. Seriously? Come on. Dude. Okay, he and I actually had some good conversations, and this sucks because like, we actually had some good conversations. I really thought we were having like some actual, like, I thought, but okay, my opinion's changed on him. He's not, oh, that. I am upset.
A crowbar.
It's just really sad because he and I had some good conversations. It felt like he'd opened up to me about some really vulnerable stuff, which I really respected. But now it's like, I don't know. I'm very disappointed. Anyway, let's get back to Sims. We have just gotten rid of several Sims to make room for some of our fairies. We've got, it's been the massacre of the rabbits. Alas, Juliana Sage. Yep, we got a... Alright, Sophia has passed away. We're gonna become a free roaming ghost. Malcolm, you're dead. DED dead. Johnny Zest, gone. Alright, now normally I would have there be a funeral, but I really want to get back to Holiday House. Become a free roaming ghost. All right. All right. Oh, thank you so much for the share, Constellation. I'm sorry I didn't catch it when you shared it out. I really appreciate that. Yes, if you're enjoying this live, please, please, please share, share, share. All right. Let's start getting all this stuff in the inventory. Oh. So many Sims. All right. Down here that needs to be collected is Joffrey. Ooh, we could do Rebirth. Yeah. It says, is your soul ready to embrace the next chapter by choosing how it goes? I've never done Rebirth before. Okay. I want to rebirth Joffrey back into this household. Would you like to rebirth into the land grab family? Yeah, let's do that. Now let's see what happens. Yes! Okay. So we've got Rowan. And we got Ren. What do I want to do here? And how else do I want to do this? We're gonna make you a mermaid. So Joffrey is now the sir. I love her. She's gonna be a fairy. I love her. I love her. Oh my gosh. We just got spawned a gorgeous, gorgeous sim. We are keeping her. Okay. Yes, we're keeping her. She's gonna be a fairy.
She flitter am soon.
Make you an elder.
Alphonse or Fanai.
Weasel Babid.
Make you an elder. I know we're just kind of randomizing it, but I have this really weird thing where I like the family trees to be even. I don't know why I'm like this, but I do. And maybe someday I'll get over that, but for right now we're just gonna roll with it. And I know we just had a huge rabbit massacre. So what we're going to do with this is we're gonna build another family, and this actually might not end up being another. This actually might not end up being another holiday house. This might just be my land grab play. And ooh, I want to make these. I want to make them married. Yeah. You two are gonna be married. Or you know what? Let's actually just have you two be partners, because if we start out with them being married and we don't build up the relationship, it could lead to some issues. Okay. Okay, so this is good. These two are going to be the grandparents, I think, of her. And then let's play with the genetics.
Zuby.
Oh, I kind of love her. Yeah. You make me an adult. And I love the skirt. You have kind of a cool punk grandma vibe going, and we're not gonna mess with that. We love this. We're just gonna give you some. We're just gonna give you some fun hair. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we're actually. And when I say balanced, I mean like I want third generation Sims with third generation Sims. Oh, we need. No, wait, hold up. We are going to actually change that. And then you. Why isn't this letting you be... Alright. So that... Alright, so... Alright, now we got what we wanted. We're good. We are so good. So we got... So these are your parents, and this is your daughter. All right, let's go check the family tree. All right. Yeah. We're gonna change. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that last name.
Fred and Shay? Huh? Zoba?
Alright, so this is gonna be Land Grab Live. As much as I love Holiday House, As much as I love Holiday House, there will be many more Sim streams with that. Juliana, Layla. I kind of like Layla for her. Or Christy, Shanna. Ooh, yeah. Okay. We're gonna make her a fairy. We're gonna make her a fairy, and we're gonna give her a whole story arc. I love her. So let's come here to the traits. We're gonna have you love outdoors.
Clarezoy.
You are going to love the outdoors. You're going to be very family oriented.
Anan Grabby.
You're going to also give you the love bug trait, maybe? Or the erratic trait. Or maybe the cheerful trait. Let's do this, and if we want to change it once the new pack drops at noon today, we can always change that. And then your aspiration. And again, if we want to change this once the new pack drops, that's fine. But let's give you a nature aspiration. Let's give you a crystal crafter and all right. I'm gonna actually have your romance dynamic maybe be a little strained, because ever since having Joffrey, Joffrey Landgrab. Yeah. So ever since having... Oh! No, I don't want to do that. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. And then we're gonna just randomize these traits and see how it goes. I'm gonna give you a fortune aspiration. And I know some of these sims are just kind of like, I'm just putting them out there.
Huh? Yeah,
It's gonna be just kind of like a let's play and see what happens.
Abney.
All right, let's go. Alfred. Okay.
Rumanda. Nibahana.
She has quite a bit in common with Cupid, and we love her. Alright, welcome in everyone. Alright, fairies for my time are dropping at noon. Right now we are kind of prepping. We're getting rid of some sims to make room for the fairies, and we're kind of getting things set up for when the pack does drop at noon today. And yeah, once we get all these fairies and other households prepped. Alright. Looks like Joffrey is reborn. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we got 7. Let's go back to Manage Worlds. Save and go to Manage Worlds. And we're going to see what other households we can either move into the ugly mess with your game. And I'm someone who likes to play with a lot of families. So let's see who we can kind of put on the back burner for now. I know I was streaming with these for a bit, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna move them into other households for now. We will come back to them. And I think we're going to also incorporate a fairy into that household. Alright, you know what? Nah. Alright, let's keep that in my household. Sorry, I'm so indecisive. And then other households that we can kind of put on the back burner for now until... Oh man, I'm looking at all these and it's like, okay, we're gonna make a fairy for this household. We're gonna make a little fairy family for this household. We're gonna make so many fairy families, and we have 90 sims and we have space for 150. Okay. I think we could actually put this family on the back burner for now, and we'll be coming back to them because it looks like we don't have room in there for fairies at the moment. And this household, let's move her into a more active household, I guess. Yeah, let's move you into here just for now. And then this household we can come back to if we want. So now we're down to 79 out of 150. So we're making progress. And this household, I also really want to incorporate fairies into this household, so we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna be so excited once Nick's around. I'm gonna have so many households with fairies, and it's gonna be super fun. Oh, and then I want to talk to you about this household. Okay, so we have a spellcaster here. We have a werewolf here. We have a vampire here, and we have a ghost here. So what we're gonna do? So the plan with this household is we're gonna have one of every occult. So with the fairies drop, we're gonna put a fairy in this household, and maybe we'll also add in an alien and a mermaid. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, those occults are kind of lame. So we're just gonna have a household of the actually good occults that are super fun to play with. And it's not that mermaids aren't fun, they just could have been better for an occult. Literally, it's just you have your mermaid form and then you have your human form and you just turn into a mermaid whenever you go into water. But there's nothing super like special other than that. So yeah, a lot of the Sims community is not super thrilled with mermaids. And then this household, what are we gonna do with this household? I think we can also maybe move that into other households, or you know what? Let's keep it around because we still got some more Sims in there that we wanna hang out with. Okay, so but we did get down to 79, which I think is super good. Now, oh, in this household, yeah, we're gonna keep this house. You know. No, we're gonna keep it. I really like this household. The premise from this household was these three were triplets and they were adopted by the Moody family and Macmillan family, and it was just a very nice because I can't say it on TikTok because TikTok is not very affirming. So these three triplets were adopted by a couple, and they thought, oh, just normal triplets, but it turned out that one was a vampire, one was a spellcaster, and one was a werewolf. And then this guy, I will tell you more about him in another video. So hey, got a question. What's your question? Go for it. All right, so what are we gonna do? Continue to kind of, because the plan for this household is Ziva and her brother Xavier are gonna be fairies, and then we got Braxton Reaper here, we got Owen. So let's play this household for a bit, and I can show you a little bit about what I did to it. And so when we come back with the fairies, we're gonna make them fairies. The reason I wanted to make these two fairies was because their last name is Sage, and I just feel like that's a very nature-y last name, and I like it. So they're gonna be fairies. All right, Braxton, what are you doing? Get over here.
I
think if I joined your live, you might get more views. Could I come up as a guest? All good as if not. I don't think I can do that while I am streaming like this, because when I invited guests up last time, it was on my phone. I was going live through my phone, but now that I'm streaming, I don't think I can bring any guests up while I'm streaming. If I find out how to do that, we can cross that bridge, but for right now, I don't think that's even possible.
And Fabi Narble.
But I really appreciate the offer.
Chiba Alabar. Apollo Chaba Crezo. Canathoy Narble.
Constellation, tell me, have you thought about being a streamer yourself? All right, we're gonna send everyone to school here. Excuse me. There we go. But yeah, Constellation, have you thought about, okay, unfinished assignments. When Anna gets to class, she realizes her time deadline is due and one is supposed to start weeks ago. She has a stack of papers piling up on the teacher's desk. All she needs is a few minutes alone with one. Does she try to copy a classmate's or confess the truth? Copy a classmate's, of course. Don't. All right. So we just let this timer run. I don't have a computer, but yes, I want to stream. All right. Yeah, well, maybe start like researching and figuring out how to do that, because I will say TikTok Live, it's not the within that is quite, that can be quite frustrating. So, oh, Braxton, you're too tense for that. How are you doing? You're good. You're good to do homework. You're gonna come here and you're gonna do homework. You're gonna do your homework. You're gonna do homework. Yeah. So the other thing with TikTok Studio that is a little bit frustrating is that you can't use it if you just have like a laptop. You need like a desktop and you need Windows, or at least I don't think you can do it on a laptop, but I don't think it runs with Apple software, which is really annoying. Alright, how are you doing? Let's have you go get some food. Braxton, you okay?
Sepine Gotha. What aber?
Braxton's kind of thirsty. How are we gonna fix this for you?
On a bit.
I hate Apple, so that's not happening.
Yes.
I understand. I have an iPhone, and then I have a really thin Apple laptop. I used to really not like Apple either, but I made the switch anyway because I could, and I like how light my laptop is. But yeah, let's check the time. All right. Ooh, so we have an hour till the fairies drop my time. We have an hour till noon, and the fairies finally drop. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break, and then we are going to come back. And when we come back, yes, we will actually have fairies, hopefully, if this decides to work. So thank you everyone for stopping in, and I will be back at noon my time, Central Time. So look forward to see you then.